Welcome to another inspiration video. This is inspiration video number 1 for the month of November. I just had to do that because, the end of NaNoWriMo, and NaNoWriMo is always our busiest month. We do a lot of events and we host a lot of write-ins, and we are trying to help writers with inspiration to finish their projects. And that is part of the reason why this video is coming to you at the end of the month, really under the gun, really at the last hour. But it's here, and I am going to read you guys a quote that's, I think, really appropriate and really inspiring for this time. And for those of you who are new around here, if you're watching this video, I will read a quote usually on these inspiration videos and then just say a few words about them. And it's really meant to inspire you to either keep writing or, get back on the horse. It's really like a little bit of a pep talk, right? And these videos are only for our patrons. So today's quote is, and I'm going to look over here because it's on my computer screen, but today's quote is, "If you want to change the world, pick up your pen and write." Martin Luther. So as we all know, there's a lot going on in the world right now, right? And I think 2020 has really taught us the importance of, well, it's taught us what's important in general, right? But for me, it's also taught me the importance of my writing. I've said this before in some other videos, but, I really used writing this time around as a crutch, right? I was able to lean on my writing to get me through things. And I think, like, when we have a year like 2020, sometimes it can be really, really discouraging, when in actuality, we see that there's a lot of change that needs to what am I saying? In reality, we see that there's a lot of change that needs to happen. And for us, because we're writers, we already have a built-in skill set, right? We already have built-in tools. And our tools are, the pen, the page, the computer, right? The keyboard if you're a typer rather than writing by hand. Those are our tools, and those are our gifts, and that is a way that we can change the world. So I just want you guys to remember that going forward. No matter where you are, no matter how difficult of a year you've had, no matter how discouraged you feel with the state of the world, just remember that you can pick up your pen and you can write, and you have the power to change things. All right, so keep writing. We need your stories more now than ever. That's pretty much all I have for this one. Thank you guys so much for being patrons. I like to end each video by, undying gratitude, because at the end of the day, during this year, we've had you guys, we've had our patrons. And I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but all of what you're doing, all of what you're contributing has allowed us to continue to run the studio. It's no secret that, the space has been sitting empty for almost a year. So thank you guys so much for being here, because, you've contributed to helping us keep that space. All right. I will see you guys on the next inspiration video. Thanks again, and bye.